So real quickly, I want to talk about how I was looking at a sign, just passing by like a billboard on the street. Ooh, excuse me, I'm moving around, and I saw a sign that say "Help people in need." You know, want to pull on people's heartstrings, and I have nothing wrong with helping somebody in need because it's been times when most of us have been in need and we needed help. But the problem is, why is there need? People should not be in need. And what I'm talking about is not necessarily criticizing the person in need. As much taxes as people pay. Okay? Most of us pay taxes from our paychecks. Then when we file taxes, some of us have to pay extra taxes. We pay city tax, all that stuff. Okay? When we go shopping, we pay taxes. So where is all that money going? And that's a rhetorical question. I know it's all kind of answers to where that money is really going. Okay, going to fund weapons, to fund wars, going to fund all this other stuff that they coming up with, or whoever coming up with. But then people are still homeless and hungry. But I want to say this too. It's not even about them being stingy with the money and using it for other stuff. They don't want to see people do well. The reason why is because I don't know if it was the state of Nevada or where it was, but I saw on somebody's YouTube channel, it was last year, I think, that this guy spent his money to build a lot of little tiny, a bunch of little tiny homes in an area where there's a lot of homeless. He spent a lot. I think he bought the property. I don't know. He had to buy the property. He had to do something because unless somebody else let him use that area, it had to be some way he was able to build. Okay, so he had to get permission from the beginning to even be able to build those houses. And a lot of those people who was homeless got a place to stay. They got a place. It's like a little studio type of tiny house, you know, with a regular bathroom, kitchen, and bed. And this guy was fortunate enough to have the money, to have the funds, to build a bunch of tiny homes for people who were homeless. I don't know what state it was. I want to say I know it's on the, I think it's Nevada. And do you know, I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was state, I don't know if it was city, but some kind of officials came into that area and took it down. And those people were homeless again. They found a reason why, I don't know what they call those tiny homes, a hazard or something. And so they got rid of the tiny homes. Those people were happy. With one lady, you know, she was just got down on her luck. I don't know what happened, but you never know why people are down on their luck. It's a lot of interesting things that happen to people. I'm learning about this false world, that it's a lot of programs that no matter how hard you work, it's your program to fail. Because it's a program. You're not even real. You're an ego. Okay? But I don't want to get into that. You can reprogram, but sometimes it can be a fight too, because you're also being watched. So all this time with reprogram, it ain't that simple. You're also being watched. Okay, you're also being watched, and some people are targeted. It ain't that simple to just reprogram yourself. It's not always that simple to rewrite the narrative of your soul. It's not always that simple when you're really being targeted. Okay, and if you're being targeted, that means they see you as some kind of a threat to something. So anyway, but to get back onto what I was talking about, so they just had one main lady talking about the story of how it just really helped her out a lot. She was able to get herself back on track, and then some official, I don't know who it was, came and found a reason why the houses, the little tiny homes, was considered to be a hazard to the area, and got rid of the tiny homes and the people back laying on the street. So it's not so that's what I'm saying. They want people to be homeless. They don't want people to do well. They have to see. It's almost like they need this type of they need that type of stuff to happen. Everybody can't do well. That's why I don't like this stuff about trying to tell everybody to get rich and everybody. No, everybody can't get rich, because that's not how the program works. And if everybody try to get rich, it's going to be a fight to stop everybody from getting rich. Because they need division. They need classes, like classism, and they need that kind of division. It can't work. That's why they came in and found the reason why them people can't stay in them tiny houses. They need them to be homeless. So if I feel like helping somebody because somebody helped me, if I feel like helping somebody, I'll help them. But I'm not going to be feeding into this stuff about help people in need. No. I'm in the highest tax bracket because I don't have kids. And even when I owned a house, I still was in a high tax bracket. Okay, then my city taxes were sky high. My property taxes were sky high. Okay, and so as much as I'm paying, as much as they take from people, as much as they take from people paychecks, as much as they take out in taxes, they should be able to help those people. They don't want to, and they want people, after they take all your taxes, all your money from taxes, then they want you to turn around and give your money to somebody else. Every time I go to a store and they ask me, do I want to donate towards cancer research? Absolutely not, because you kill anybody who's a natural healer, who tells any people that the body has the ability to heal themselves, or you can eat natural type of stuff and heal your body, they get killed. So I'm not interested in donating no money towards some cancer research, because when you have people like the Sabies and other people that's like him that come around, they somehow go missing. So no, I don't have no money for no cancer research. No, I don't have no money to help the little children. And I don't mean that to be mean, but it's almost like they need this sickness in the world, and they always want to get money off of somebody for some research. How much research do you need? How much research do you need? It was a time in this world before this particular construct came into place where you didn't have these kind of problems. They come here and they mess up everything. They mess up the water, they mess up the air. I know this is a program, but still they program it where the water and air is messed up, okay? They program it where the water and air is messed up. And they come here and they say, well, give the, no, you putting in a program to fuck up everything. Why don't you program everything to be more in harmony? You like this harmony and want people to donate $1 to some shit when you're the one causing disharmony. Okay? Anyway, I forgot what happened. It was when Donald Trump was president still. Something happened. I think it was some kind of hurricane. It was in Texas. It was some kind of flood or hurricane in Texas. It was when Trump was still in office. And people were going to Trump about, what you going to do? What you going to do? He said, well, what caused it? What caused it? See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when he say what caused it, that's a rhetorical question, because Trump already knew. And I'm not defending Trump at all. The point I'm saying is they causing these problems, and they turn around and want people to be good, what you call those, good people, but I forget the right word for it right now. I forget it. But they want people to turn around and be a good person and donate to the cause. No. You caused this problem, and then you turn around and want to get people to donate their money. Then they want you to donate to their organization. They don't want you to come out there on your own. If you decide to go out there on your own and say, well, I want to go out there personally and give money to, they don't even want you to do that. They want you to give to their organization. They're stealing. They're stealing. Okay? Was Flint, Michigan, when they had that water crisis? And I heard somebody tell this story. I don't know where I heard it from, but I heard somebody telling the story about when they kept bringing out those water bottles to Flint, Michigan. I think one of the guys that was helping deliver the water bottles, I think he was the one that told the story. But yeah, Flint, Michigan, that was years ago when they had that water crisis, and the water was real dirty, and it was in a certain neighborhood. But and it's not just about brown people. It's like it's just the poor neighborhood, period, regardless. It just happened to be more brown people stay there. But it's a lot of people that wasn't, brown people that stayed there that still had the same problem. So it's really about how much money you have, okay? But anyway, with that water crisis, it was a guy, I think he said he was helping give out the water and stuff like that, the water bottles, so they can have clean water. And the police came and they was going to start arresting people that was trying to give out water. See, they do this stuff on purpose. They do this stuff on purpose. They cause this stuff. They cause these things to happen. So, no, when they ask me for some research for the children, no. Children's research, no, I don't have any money. Cancer research, no, I don't have any money. No, I don't have any money for any of it. They're causing these problems. They're doing it on purpose. So no, I don't have any money, okay? Because where is it going? Why are you still researching? It's been 1,500 years, you still research. Why can't you get to the answer? They know the answer. They don't want you to get the answer. They want you to keep giving your money. No. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's it. I just feel like saying that because I'm kind of have an empty day today. I got one or two things to do, but other than that, not much going on. But anyway, I'll talk later. Okay.